The reality is that mostly we do the complaining part rather than the actual proactive approach of asking ourselves that straight up question, what do I want? This is Katie Gordon, and you're listening to the Wait is Over podcast. Welcome, health and freedom seekers. Sit back and relax as you come on this journey of overcoming obstacles so you can lose weight, gain health, and live the life you've been looking for. Hello, freedom seekers, and welcome to this week's show. I'm your host, Katie Gordon, and the wait is over with Dietless Living 360 degrees. There's no recipes, food regimes, or exercise programs to follow. This is simply about how to take your life back, how to take control. Because we all have a voice and we want to be heard. We want to forget about dieting, focus on living, and lose weight. And to do that, we have to develop our personal health leadership skills so that we can find our freedom. And we do that through developing a new state of mind, a state of mind that moves us beyond the obstacles and challenges of life and our own unconscious programs, because that's ultimately what's really impacting on our weight and health and causing habit relapse. And the purpose of this podcast is to share with you what I learned over 25 years in dieting hell and spending over $100,000 working out how to step into dietless living. So what is it that you want? Do you ever ask yourself that question? What do I want? And if you said yes, you often ask yourself that question, what do I want? I invite you to check in with yourself. Do you ask yourself the actual question, what do I want? Or do you think that you know what you want because you complain so much about what you don't want that it just seems so damn obvious that you know what you do want? The reality is that mostly we do the complaining part rather than the actual proactive approach of asking ourselves that straight up question, what do I want? Because if you actually ask yourself that question, then you're more likely to find yourself living what it is that you want to be living. Because when we take the reins of our life, then we're in control and you're in a better position to actually be steering that runaway horse that is your life, rather than being the person who's actually tied to the horse as it bolts across the plains of our life. And, we're all arms flailing and head banging on the bloody horse's bum like a bucking bronco. So ask yourself that question right now. What do I actually want? Ask yourself that question every single morning as soon as you open your eyes. Not when you get up, but as soon as you open your eyes. And then write down the answers that come to you and expect those answers to just keep on coming to you over hours, days, weeks, months, for the rest of your life. If the first thing you ask yourself in the morning when your eyes are open is, what do I want? You will end up with the life that you want to be living. And the more times that you actually ask yourself that question, the clearer your answers are going to become. And all the while, you want to be taking notes. You want to be sketching out plans. You want to be talking to people who might actually be able to provide you with what it is that you want in one way or another. And that's actually how I created Dietless Living, from being absolutely uber clear about what it was that I wanted. I wanted to be happy right now, not in the future when I lost the weight, but right here, right now. Not in a future when my body was perfect, but here, right now. That's what I wanted above all else. And I wanted the freedom of my choices, the freedom to choose what I wanted to eat, how I wanted to eat, and I wanted the freedom to choose the exercise and activity that I wanted in my life. I wanted to be fit, strong, and healthy in my old age, as I know that fitness is what I need if I want to travel and to continue traveling right up until the end of my life. I wanted to do whatever movement or activity, fun exercises that I wanted to do on any given day. I didn't want to have to follow any specific program. I didn't want to have to follow somebody else's idea of what it was that I needed to do. I wanted to be in touch with my body and understand what muscles am I using, what muscles aren't I using, what movement it is that I want to do today, what energy do I have, and what is it that about my body that's hurting today, or what a part of my body feels like it really needs to get in and move. And I want to have fun doing it. And I wanted time to do things that I enjoyed. When I spent 25 years of just trying to lose the weight, it was always a focus on how do I lose the weight. I wanted more relaxation. I wanted to get along with myself. I wanted to love myself unconditionally. And I wanted to treat myself lovingly. I wanted to feel peace and relaxation in my body. I wanted my body to feel happy. I wanted my body to feel calm and just at peace with itself, relaxed. I wanted to use my resources, that's my time, my money, my energy, my thoughts, all of my resources. I wanted to use them on things that bring me joy and happiness, instead of only spending it on things that were about weight loss and exercise and just that constant focus in on how to lose weight. I was over it all. That was what I wanted. I wanted to feel easy around food, calm, relaxed, centered, indifferent to sugar and junk foods. Could take it or not take it. Who cares? That's the feeling I wanted. I wanted to feel the freedom of spontaneity in my life. I wanted to like myself, regardless of my physical shape or size. And I wanted to be oblivious to the opinions and judgments of other people. And I wanted food to be something that I barely thought about. I just wanted to enjoy food as a source of fuel for my body so that I could live the life that I wanted to live with the energy and fitness and health that I actually wanted. And I wanted to have fun. In short, I really just wanted to have my life back. So what is it that you actually want? It's your life. You have to step out of the waiting room and take those reins and be responsible for getting yourself what it is that you want. And build your personal health leadership skills every single day, because it won't happen by osmosis. You really will have to get in and do the work. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, leave us a comment and share it with a friend. And if you need more help with this, just book in for a private session and let's just get it done this week. Because life is for living and an ounce of adjustment is always easier to implement than 20 pounds of change. It's time to find your freedom and enjoy the life you've been looking for.